And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Russell finds Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Russell's running. Towns in the corner. Back to Russell. Down low. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Going inside.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Russell. Prince outside. 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Bain passes to Jackson. A second chance effort. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Towns with the steal. Edwards drives in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Morant passes to Bain.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were at the chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Driving inside.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Jackson gets the bucket.
And he's proven he can make the shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. Shoots over Morant. Russell, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Back to Morant. Bain against Edwards. Morant right side. Shot clock at 5. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stuff.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Bain with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Bain. Driving to the basket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Now Russell. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Russell.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Bain against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Now Morant. 10 points for him. Adams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got it all tied up now for Memphis. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Now Prince. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Kicks it out to Prince. Kept alive.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the pass to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Timberwolves.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
He dishes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant passes to Bain. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:06 left here in the second. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Brooks from outside. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. To the middle, here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
For Minnesota, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Outside, Bain. Takes it inside. Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Morant. And stolen by Russell. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. A finish. Misses the slam off the fast break. Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw good. Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every...
Who wants a free pizza? Get on your feet and have a Okay, Grind City.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half.
Your first round dance team.
Outside, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Timberwolves, 49.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Green out there with Williams. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Anderson. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Conchar. Right side, Green. Here's Jones. No good with the layup.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Left side, Williams. Outside, Jones. He takes it in. Pass to Conchar. Green inside. McDaniels defending. Clock at 4. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Jones looking for an opening. Williams passes to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around to the inside. Here's Green. Reed with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Anderson outside. Pass to Noel. And it's good for 2. Noel's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim, extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 6.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside Towns. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And he drives in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. Unable to get that one. Adams, some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. It's stolen by Edwards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Takes a 3. And he recovers it. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end, but he's just putting it to the defense.
And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had active hands. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 14. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Count it, good.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Edwards against Bain.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Minnesota with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Towns, no luck. The Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. Minnesota leading by 14. Edwards looking it over. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Russell against Morant. The feed to Adams. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Pocket 2. Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Prince in the corner. There's the pass to Russell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Sometimes that mid-range has got to be in play. It will help unlock the three-point game. Boy, D'Angelo Russell, a 3-level scorer.
Good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant finds Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Now here's Morant. Releases. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards against Morant. Outside, Edwards. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. And then Morant slams it in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Edwards with it. There's the try. Oh!
Goodness. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. From deep. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Edwards. Puts it up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne for 3. And it falls.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And so the Timberwolves take the win.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Our game tonight featuring this should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the one. Second shot opportunity. Zubac passes to George. Morris finds some space. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Pass to Towns. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. George outside. Takes the three. Minnesota with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, BA. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Pass to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Fires the three. Nails it from 3. Russell's got 5 points.
Well, this becomes the D-low zone right now, and he's got the kind of range to step back even further.
Russell against Wall. George outside. Down low. Here's Zubac over Gobert. Zubac's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. The three is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
George passes to Zubac. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Russell against Wall. Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And another the three from Minnesota.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
George passes to Morris. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
"16 seconds left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Towns for three. Leonard pulls down the board. George outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota up 14. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Edwards has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. George outside. Morris, a screen on Edwards. George passes to Morris. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard on the take.
It don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Towns passes to Russell. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
George, no good. Minnesota's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. The Clippers grab the miss. George for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell to pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Outside Wall. Inside. Gobert with the double. Zubac finds Wall. George right side. Over Edwards. George with another miss. Minnesota has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. It's Edwards with a drive.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Morris, a screen on Edwards. George passes to Morris. Outside Russell. Puts up a 3. Excellent D there from Wall. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. It's George on the wing. There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter. And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Russell from outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Prince has got his first points of the game.
You got to put a body on Prince. He likes to stay active out there and sniffs that one out.
Here's George. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. From downtown, and there's Russell on the assist from Gobert. Russell's got 16 points.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Outside wall. To the paint. Here's Morris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8 points now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Russell. 16 points for him. Pass to Towns. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Amir Coffey, and it's Batum in at center.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Noel, launches a 3, and Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Kennard, he's checked in for Coffey, and it's Jackson in for Wall. The Clippers really having a tough go here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. The 3, Covington. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Anderson. Tries the spin move. On the wing, Noel fires the 3. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Noel. And he gets it back. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Covington, no good. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Anderson, and stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Jacks up a 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Willing passes, unselfish play. Have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Jackson left side. And Covington, here we go. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. He's got 5.
Well, teams want to get Covington off the three-point line and make him uncomfortable, but he shows you he can finish off the bounce.
Pass to Noel. Driving inside. Here's McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Picked by Covington. Powell passes to Covington. Kicks it out to Kennard. Here's Jackson with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Batum with the defensive effort. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top. They lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And for Minnesota, they're shooting it at 52%. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win. Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Edwards against Powell. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Russell against Wall. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. 3 on the clock. And that one's long.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And George launches it from deep. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the Timberwolves with possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Edwards. No one near him. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
Morris, a screen on Russell. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Zubac screen for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Edwards. Good work there as it goes. Edwards has got 20.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Morris sets a screen. Tries to break his ice. Out to Leonard. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Russell against Leonard. Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for D'Angelo Russell.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
George against Edwards. Going inside, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Zubac passes to Morris. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were all right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
say does that?
Well, now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Here's George, and there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Grizzlies on defense. Zubac's a screen on Bain. George fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
And the Grizzlies with possession here.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue. But that's going to change soon.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Wall. And there's the pass to George. Just 4 to shoot. Wall finds Morris. Over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's George, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now, here's Bain. Pass to Adams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Outside, Wall. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Out to Morris. The Clippers need to get off a shot. George, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. Down low. Morris kicks to George. Off target with his 3. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And they get it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Bain finds Morant. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Three-pointer.
Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Zubac the pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Morant outside. Puts up a 3. No good. Shot missing. George looking around. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And
please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris with the ball, feeds it to Leonard. Crafty move. Zubac kicks to Leonard. From deep, George. Tries again, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. George against Bain. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Memphis leading by 15. There's the lob to Jackson.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And Morant gets it to go.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Wall against Morant. Morris. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Bain with it. Leonard picks him up. Goes back up. Wall with the steal. Morant against George. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And finished off by Morant.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside, Wall. George sets a screen for Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Clippers on the break. The 3 from George. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 15. Bain with it. Guarded now by Morris. Bain kicks to Morant. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. With the crossover. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
Good on the second free throw. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
On the wing, George. Guarded by Bain. Here's Zubac. And Adams sends it back. Now the dish to Brooks. Back to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Jackson passes to Morant. Over Morris. And it's Morant missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Morris kicks to Leonard. Into the lane. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
Adams with the screen on Leonard. And a wide open look for Bain. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Green. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Williams with the stuff. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fan?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The shot by Powell, no good. Memphis leading by 16. Lobbed up there for Clark. And Memphis with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in from Amir Coffey. And Los Angeles guys shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Wall dishes to Covington. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
They kick it out to Green. A 3 nailed from three-point land. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wall against Jones. Wall looking for an opening. Covington passes to Kennard. 5 on the clock. Back to Covington. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up. And then Clark slams it in.
Now, this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 21. Powell finds Covington. Covington a screen on Jones. Kennard the pass to Covington. Now Kennard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Conchar the pass to Green. And they recover it. Williams inside the line. Williams with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Kennard's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 21 from downtown. The shot by Williams, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Wall outside. It's Clark with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wall, no luck. The Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's deflected. Jones up top. They get the rebound. Three-pointer. That one, no good. Clippers trail by 21. Pass to Batum. And the layup's good off the glass. Batum's got his first points in this one.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Conchar from outside off the mark. It's Powell on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get it back. And Batum throws it down.
And we've always talked about Batum's instincts. You see it right there on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Leonard looking around. It's Morris atop the key. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading by 19. Morant, the bounce pass. And Adams kicks to Morant. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. A 3 ball. And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 20. Zubac the pass to George. Back to Zubac. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The pass to Bain. He dishes it to Brooks. Now here's Morant. From deep. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Zubac, shakes him, and the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And now, running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Brooks outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain finds Jackson. Down low. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Bain for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And Adams kicks to Bain. And another miss by Memphis. And here's George. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high-scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Towns into the lane. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. It's deflected.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Here's Morant. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 5 points.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Outside Edwards.
Grizzlies foul. Steven Adams. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies' postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Moran against Russell. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff runs.
Now here's Gobert. Towns for 3, and he buries his first look.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Outside Morant, shot on the wing, and he gets that one. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
The shake. Pass to Bain. And that one is hammered home.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Moran against Russell. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Outside Bain. Outside Moran. Outside for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Morant, the pass to Bain. 1:14 left to play in the first. Back to Jackson. Here's Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Russell against Morant. Over to the wing. Outside Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And he lobs it up.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Adams finds Morant. Stolen by Russell. And here they come. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Morant, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great score. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Memphis leading. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Morant. He has 7. Outside Payne. Outside Morant.
Blocking foul on Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul. First team foul.
With the crossover, and it's Morant on the drive. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns passes to Gobert. Over Adams. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
And here's Morant outside. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell to pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing. I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Edwards against Payne. Shot is good by Edwards.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Edwards against Payne. Brooks left side. Back to Payne. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Assisted.
Woo!
Dylan.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Now Edwards. He's got 12. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
From the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Outside Russell. Back to Prince. Outside for Russell. Back to Prince. The three. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Shot from 12. That went off the back iron and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The kick out to Edwards. Up and over Brooks. Edwards can't hit. He gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Jones, the pass to Clark. Reed with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
McDaniels finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And after getting smoked earlier in this game, they battled back to take the lead.
Defensive foul. Ja.
And the free throw, no good. McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Now Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Clark. And he misses his first shot of the game. Memphis trailing here. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Reed for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got 5.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers?
90 seconds into the second half now.
To your Timberwolves dancers.
There's a screen. Here's Conchar. To win the run. They get it again. Here's Noel. uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Jones with the ball, now guarded by McDaniels. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Noel, kicks it out to Anderson. The three is up. Rebounded by Green. Fast break, here we go. Williams from long range. Drills it from deep. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Clark. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Has to Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Brandon Clark.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Good on the second one. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. First free throw is good.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Bain. Shot blocked, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Locked launches it. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautiful.
Very smooth catch and finish. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards finds Russell. Towns with the ball. Back to Edwards from outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, stolen by Russell. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Prince. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bain with a screen on Russell. Outside Bain. The 3-ball. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
He hits the second from the line. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Morant. Gets the bucket. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
the previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot by Towns, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Outside for Russell. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
And Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big time bucket.
With the slam!
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Moran against Russell. Bain, the pass to Moran. Stolen by Russell. Right wing. Here's Prince. Off target from outside. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Towns. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Now Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
The Timberwolves clearly know how to dress. Off the bus earlier on, hoping to secure a win away from home.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And it's Towns on the follow.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. He kicks to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. It's Jackson atop the key. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards dishes to Towns. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
John Wall's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Wall. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Morris. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. Outside Leonard. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Wall passes to Zubac. Outside for George. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. And the dunk by Zubac.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now, here is Russell. To the inside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And that one drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Wall against Russell. Outside for George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Towns dishes to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Wall looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Right side George. The 19-foot shot misses off the right iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one's good. Towns.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Wall. Gobert against George. They grab their own miss. Ball's knocked loose. Morris inside. Edwards there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Driving in. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris with a screen on Edwards. The three from George. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. George against Russell. Out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And he can't hit the second. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And it goes down 2 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Russell against Wall. Here's Russell. Towns a screen on Wall. Russell with a wide open look. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Clippers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubas. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Clippers leading by 3. A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell passes to Towns. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. In the corner, George with it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Towns with the defensive effort, and they double up Russell. Edwards against Leonard. Back to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
It's going to be on John Wall. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue while earning that trip to the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And Wall kicks to George.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Russell passes to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside, Wall. Outside for George. Second shot opportunity. Here's Zubats. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Zubats has got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The kick out to Towns.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Russell. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 6.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Morris against Towns. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for George.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside Towns. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Morris passes to Zubats. Outside Wall. Six to shoot. Outside George. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for George. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The kick out to Towns. With the drive, and Towns throws it down.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride, and all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Russell against Wall. Here's Zubats. Second chance shot. Gobert with the block.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Takes a 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Takes it out to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Jackson is checked in for John Wall.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. From deep. Batum grabs the miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Here's Noel, and it's off the back rim, no good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Powell with it. Outside, Covington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Timberwolves shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's McLaughlin. The Clippers grab the miss. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Now Reed. Lots of room. The shot's good. Reed's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Jackson passes to Powell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the left wing. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Anderson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Covington setting the pick for Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. McDaniels finds Anderson. Reed with it, and he jams it with authority.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Powell. Cans it from downtown. Powell's got 7 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Anderson the screen. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A shot by Batum, no good. Here he goes. And Anderson kicks to Reed. Back to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Anderson. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Here's Noel. Can't get the three to fall. Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
And your Clippers U-60.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Timberwolves trail. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's he's out there for the Clippers.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Jackson passes to George. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Prince kicks to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Edwards. And then jammed out as he goes right over. He beats a Zubac.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
George up top. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Edwards against George. Edwards drives in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Clippers trail by 3. George looking around. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by George. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Tipped away and stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Wall against Russell. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Minnesota leading by 5. Russell from long range. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Zubac the pass to Wall. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards, that's good.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And George kicks to Leonard. Wall dishes to Morris. They get a hand on it and stolen by Russell. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Towns, the pass to Prince. Towns finds Prince. Back to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. A 3 from Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Ball against Russell. Looking to end the run. And the slam dunk by Wall.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Edwards. There's the drive, and he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
And Morris throws it down.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Edwards. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great deal. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficulty. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with, and we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the one. Leonard for three. He's off on that one. And here's Memphis. Brooks with it. Guarded now by George. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
George outside to the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's George. And the jam by George.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
George passes to Morris. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 2. Morant. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George finds Leonard. Back to George from deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. That shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Adams. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Outside Wall. Over Morant. Wall, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Zubats with a screen on Morant. And the big finish by Wall.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Adams. Bain against George. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
George, a screen on Morant. Wall, the pass to George. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant with the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
George against Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
16 seconds left in the opening quarter. George against Bain. Zubats with a screen on Bain. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive.
Please give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. Morant drawing the double team. George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. Brooks the pass to Jackson. 2 points. That one goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Clippers trail. Outside Wall. Morris outside. Pass to George. Back to Morris. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Inside. George with a steal. Leonard outside. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Wall. Good kick out to Morris. Bain against George.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Memphis leading. Morant with it. He's got 13. Outside Bain. Outside for Moran. 6 to shoot. Right side Bain. Wing shot on the way. Here's Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Moran against Wall. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. Back to Brooks. Jackson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's the 3. Adams. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Zubats with a screen on Bain. George finds Zubats. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Jackson on the wing. Outside for Moran. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13 foul.
A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
George hits them both.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Now here's Jackson, outside for Brooks, from behind the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's George, driving in. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Adams. Now here's Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. And here's George. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Batum in at the center position. Now here's Jones. On the wing, Green. Up and over Kennard. And it's Green missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Green, and stolen by Covington. Powell for 3. Here's Batum. Second chance shot. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Batum with a screen on Jones. Jackson, pass to Batum. That one goes in.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Powell. Kennard outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
John Carlton, first personal foul, first team foul.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots at about 40% from deep.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Jackson outside. Down low. Here's Batum. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Clark. Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Kennard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Jones against Jackson. And stolen by Williams. Tipped. Covington with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Batum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Great positioning on the putback. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Conchar. And he's going for the lob. Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. Here's Batum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
Hits both from the stripe. 54 seconds left in the third. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Powell outside. Picked by Covington. Powell passes to Kennard. Clock at 4. And Clark with a block.
might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Substitution on the court.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The drive by Bain. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Clippers trail. Outside wall. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
To the inside, Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Morant with it. Wall covering.
Morant with the slam! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And there's the screen. George outside. Takes a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot's good.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
George against Bain. Nice move. And George with the jam.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Grizzlies on offense. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Morant outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Ball finds George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here's Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. There's the drive. Here's Adams. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Clippers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Morant against Wall. Kicks it to George. Just 5 to shoot. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard attacking. And the basket is good.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Morant against Wall. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
The 3, George, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant with it, guarded now by George. Here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Outside Moran. Outside Payne. This one for 3. Good, and the setup by Moran.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Now Morant. Payne with a screen on Wall. Morant with it. Guarded now by George. From deep, Payne. The Clippers grab the miss.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Memphis with the ball. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their...